Welcome to Kimberly Wallace's RPG Power Hour, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner, and Kim's sitting right next to me.
Of course, you bet.
You're playing Final Fantasy X. Dan Rickert's here.
Why did you invite me?
Because you beat this game.
I did, but it was our... Okay, fine.
Yeah, Dan actually beat...
Good argument, Dan. That's a great argument.
This is the only RPG I've...
You said this is the only Final Fantasy, right? That you beat? Okay.
And then Jeff Cork's here as well.
Sitting around the campfire with my buddies.
I beat
Yuna?
Tactics. I like Tactics a lot.
This is one of the best RPGs ever made, in my opinion.
I really do like this game. It's very, very good.
Did you cry at the end?
I've never cried in any video game or movie or TV show ever.
Get choked up.
You're like a robot. Let us in, Dan.
I cried when Shawn Michaels retired.
Did you think
You
about
retired? That's it. Oh, that severance package. You deserved more.
Did you cry over Owen when you saw it? Owen Hart?
No, that was more shock.
Shock.
Yeah.
Did you at least question your mortality or have any kind of thoughts outside of
When?
the end of this game?
I remember there was some big whale thing that I killed, and the whale was my dad or something, and I jumped off a ship and turned into a ghost or something. Isn't that what happens?
We'll be talking about spoilers in this game, this episode a little bit. So.
No, I honestly don't remember. I remember your dad was a pirate, and then he turns into a whale, and then there's a big ball of water that takes over a city, and then you're throwing a dodgeball at someone underwater, and then you turn into a ghost at the end, and then a bunch of chicks are dancing and singing in the next one, and I didn't want to play it.
Okay. Well, we should just move on to our
Final
next segment.
Fantasy.
That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
Yep. What was the fun factor?
It was fun. I spent like 50 hours playing this game.
Listen to his story.
Oh,
This is going to take
That's how it
forever.
starts.
Maybe our last chance.
So that is Titus. It really bugs me when people call him Titus.
Is it really pronounced Titus?
Oh my God, Dan, you're one
Dude,
of
it's
those.
spoken dialogue.
This was like 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
I was in college. It was a long time ago. I was probably drunk.
No, you were young. This came out, I thought, when we were still in high school. You and me are on the same age, that's why.
I was in... Oh, it did come out.
Yeah, it was the early PS2 era.
because I was working at Funkoland when it came out, but then I didn't play it until college.
Did people call it Final Fantasy X? when they bought
I
it?
usually call that. I've been trying to stop
I've
myself
made
from
that
doing
mistake before, and it's so embarrassing.
So, Kim, what do you like about this RPG? You've been playing it recently.
Yes.
The new HD version.
Look at these idiots.
These guys are from Fusion Frenzy.
I just love this game, how from the minute you step in, there's this beautiful world, but also you're trying to figure out what's going on because it's absolutely crazy. And I love how the characters kind of, like, I'll be honest, Titus, he's pretty freaking annoying for the entire game almost. But
He
I like
grew
how
on me.
Yeah, I like how he grows throughout it. I don't think it would work as well if he didn't come in and have this, like, I'm a hot shot, da-da-da.
And
He's got
hotshot.
some angst and he's got some daddy issues.
And let's describe, he's a blitzball player.
Yes.
And that, as Dan pointed out, is underwater. It's like an underwater sport that you'd imagine like Aquaman and Atlanteans playing.
They jump right into the blitzball stuff,
Yep.
don't they?
That's what you're like, what's
Oh, yeah, Titus.
Well,
Do I have to call him Butts?
yes.
Yeah.
All right. This is why we don't let me control very often.
Jeff, did you play this?
Yes.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Are you a Final Fantasy guy?
Used to be.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just kind of fell off. I think this is probably... I think I'm with you. I played the last one, 10-2
Yeah,
for a
that's
while and just kind of
What's
lost interest.
I like how Tim is forcing himself to play through all the 13 games, and he hates it. He's having a terrible time.
I don't enjoy 13 at all, and I will not go anymore through it. Like, I tried to
because
play...
you're a normal person.
Yeah, I
If you don't
tried
like
to
something,
play
you stop
and-
doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tim's just forcing himself to spend dozens of hours of his time playing this game he doesn't like.
I have to sign
He
all
sounds
his
miserable.
autographs, or I can't move on.
Of course.
Story development, you know.
Well, Kim, continue. What makes this RPG tick?
It's good because all of these characters start out
Oh, if I score a
very all having their own problems, and I just like how they kind of grow together throughout. I like how it gets you right in the action right away, as we'll see in a second.
Wait a second. Gets you right into the action,
Right
as
at
you'll see in a second.
In a second. We just have to sign some autographs
Yeah.
first. Come on. Let's be
flirting.
grounded in reality here.
I do remember the big opening cutscene
Yeah.
where the big water balloon
Yes.
comes on the city. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
It looks even better. I've been playing the HD version, and they fixed a lot, and it looks great.
The pre-rendered cutscenes they updated?
The cutscenes, not so much,
Oh, okay.
but you'll notice it, though, in some, like, the backdrops are all redone, and even the character faces were redone a bit, so they're more on par with what we've been seeing like this past generation on the PS3 with their faces and all that.
And does it, like, you just played through it again? Would you say it holds up today to today's RPGs?
For sure. Like, I was addicted as soon as I stepped into playing again, and it does a lot of things that I think RPGs don't do well now.
Well, what's great is it throws you right into the action.
It's coming. Give me a break. You guys are so impatient. 5 minutes we've been on now, and it's just about to get there.
After this sequence of cutscenes.
Oh my god.
You want to start a timer on your phone, Jeff?
We have to establish the fact that he's a person, so it's going to take a while.
And he had a dad.
He had a hood.
Pre-whale.
Pre-whale dad.
There are just like so many memories I have playing this game besides that, and I think that's what makes it powerful for me to step back into it. I did all the ultimate weapon stuff, so I dodged all those lightning bolts. I got my time under 0 on the Chocobo race. I still remember that one never-ending road that you go on.
There's a memory coming back for me, Kim, and it's of some like holographic projections or videos you got of your father. Mm-hmm. What were those called? They were like random too, or not random, but they weren't Critical Path, right? Mm-hmm. Do you remember what those were called?
I can't remember now.
Why does your dad turn into a whale?
Don't spoil. Maybe not everybody's played this.
No, really, like, why does that happen?
He's going to be late. Butts is going to be late to his blitzball game.
It's so cool looking.
Here it comes. I promise.
It's like a Hard Day's Night situation.
He's such a show-off, that Titus.
He needs, like, bodyguards. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. First CG cutscene.
A lot of action.
And this was what Square was so good at.
They did update.
Rewarding
I will
players?
be fair on the HD. They did update some of these. They do look better.
Jeff, remember that first unforgettable action sequence when you walked down that thing for a little bit and the guy talked?
Yep.
Here you go.
Fantastic.
Here's your freaking action.
Butts ball.
You're not doing anything.
Doesn't matter.
I like how I criticize that, and I'm like a huge Metal Gear fan.
I always got so excited when a CG movie would start playing because you knew it was just going to be beautiful and there was going to be some epic stuff going on.
I just love leaving the music during this whole
This is pretty
scene.
good.
It's very different. It's like, all right. And two, because you have no idea what's going on. You're like, all right, he's holding what looks like a soccer ball or something.
Power Man 5000.
We're about to see. And this is my favorite scene right here with Orin when he
One
walks,
of the best characters ever.
Yes. Seriously, when he's walking towards the arena, it's just pure badass.
Put up a guardrail there or something.
Look at that.
Oh, Christ. This is like the
coming.
Godzilla 2000 movie.
Man, that new Godzilla movie looks great.
Yes, it does.
Score the ball.
I bet Tim likes this.
Throw it
band.
in the hole.
See, at this time, you still think, whatever they're doing looks really fun. I wish I could do this. And then it's
play
like a monkey's
blitzball?
paw wish. It's like, here, you want to play this? Play it.
Actually, that was my hardest
really
part
good at it.
going back. Yeah, I loved Blitzball. Like, I scouted everybody out, and I enjoyed it when I was younger. And then I went back to play recently, and I was like, yep, don't have the patience for this anymore. Not what it used to be.
So is that like the T-1000 goo?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the origin story.
Mimetic alloy.
Yeah, back to what I forgot to say this. What I really like most about this game is just Yuna's story and like the plight of her being a spirit summoner. Basically, when people die, she has to send them off, so she has to dance, and she's just stuck in this role and this sorrow that kind of goes throughout the whole story. And seeing Titus react and realize kind of the burden she has, and actually be a better guy as it goes along. That's my favorite part of this game.
I agree with you. That's definitely the standout for me. The whole story and just how emotional it got. But I love the combat too. The
It's so fun.
going after the summons. Getting the two. What was there? 2 hidden summons. The Magus sisters, is that one of them? My memory's starting to come back on this, but there's another one too. But just getting all those summons and seeing them in play, and then using haste in combat, and it was just done so well.
I had a guy on my team that would throw balls at owls or something.
Oh, Waka.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of the things I remember of this game. You're talking about the story and this emotional burden and sorrow, and it's like, I threw a thing at a cactus.
Yeah, Waka was a blitzball player too, right?
Waka was freaking awesome.
And there's Yuna, Lulu, Kimari.
Kimari sucks.
Lulu had the dress made out
I
of
liked
belts.
Kimari.
No, he sucks.
Kimari's like a big blue Chewbacca.
Yes, he's a blue Chewbacca.
And I like that every morning he threads his stupid tail through his pants. He's got a special little hole in the butt just for his tail.
Do they still make clothes anymore with a little butt flap thing?
Like a union suit? I don't know.
You always see it in old-timey things when people have sleeping caps and like a butt flap.
I don't think so.
Okay.
They did sell this clothes actually in Titus's outfit in Japan. I remember when that happened.
That's so dumb.
You know how much money they probably made off of that?
Don't cry.
You think mostly just cosplayers, or do you think people actually?
No, I
wore
think
it,
people
like-
actually.
No.
Yes. I wouldn't wear it in public.
No.
You don't understand.
No.
Did you just say you'd wear that in public?
No, I didn't say. I said people
I
would.
thought you
No,
just
they
said you'd
wouldn't.
wear it.
They would not wear it unless they were cosplaying it.
No,
one
they
would
would
wear that.
in public.
No.
Kim, have you ever cosplayed?
No.
No.
Really?
No.
No one
once.
would wear that
I don't
unless they were
understand.
trying to be
Like, I have
Titus.
no desire. I appreciate, but I have no desire to dress up.
I figured all RPG dorks did that all the time.
I think the only cosplayers we have in the office are Matt Burtz and
Yeah.
Matthew Cotto. They wear like football outfits all the time.
I guess I do cosplay as a hockey player.
You
a lot.
crossplay as a hockey player.
Lacrosse play.
No, crossplay. Not lacrosse play.
Cross.
God, look how cool that is.
We called it sin.
So is that your dad?
No.
Just a guy.
No, I mean the ball of goo.
Oh.
So seriously, I really mean this. Like, how does your dad, who is a human man, turn into a water balloon and then turn into a whale? Like, I just really want to know the explanation from a big fan of this game. Silence! No one knows. I don't think anyone knows what's happening.
Nobody
in any
wants
of
to
these games.
spoil the game.
Yeah, I always say I get into
This came out in
if I say the
2001.
littlest things, I get like people get. So I always just try to be good.
And it's coming out on what, March 11th?
11th. Yeah, you can get it on
So
PS3
people who
or
haven't
Vita.
played it,
Okay,
Right.
well, then you can email me or write on my Game Informer profile and let me know if you can actually explain why your dad turns into a water balloon and a whale.
Without looking up a FAQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I played through
Email
this
him,
too, and I
'cause
watched
people
every
can look at
cutscene, and I
profile.
barely remember any of the story. I just remember the characters. I
Here comes
remember
the
going to some of the
introduction.
places and doing the things, but
I don't remember anything about. I don't know what unit. I know she had a blue dress and she sat in some water and laughed or something. Right?
The awkward laughing scene. which
Yeah,
I
that was
still
on a
defend.
bridge, right?
I still defend the awkward laughing scene.
Reiner, do you remember like 4 years ago when I put a video up on the site and it was the part where they're standing and kissing in the water and I put in a boner sound effect, like a little spring, like boing, like when they kiss? That actually went up on Game Informer's site along with Snake farting as he climbed a ladder.
it's one of my favorite videos we've ever done.
It's so stupid.
see, Kim was telling you the truth. We jump right into the action here.
Yeah, it only
It's
took
come. Look at there's
13
more
minutes.
coming. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
They're surrounding me. What am I going to do?
Flee.
Oh no.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones
You got to cut the ones that matter. You remember that, Cork.
The iridescent
And then
blue one.
they never really returned to this mechanic, did they?
No.
Where you were like surrounded.
No. Wait. No. No. There are.
There are other ones? Okay.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about in future games. I was like,
I have this thing with all the Final Fantasy games. With Final Fantasy 4, 9, and 12, I played all of them for about like 15 to 20 hours. And 7. But I lose interest at some point. I don't know.
Was it you lost interest, or you just put it down and did something else and then didn't want to go back to it?
That's part of it. Yeah, because I remember really liking 4 because I reviewed the DS one when that came out a few years ago. And it was good. I got the two twins that turn into rocks or whatever, and it was fun. But, this is the only one that held my interest the whole
I think
time.
that happens to a lot of people, whereas they're really vested in it, but then maybe, like a BioShock or something will come out and they'll play that and then they'll try to go back to it and they'll be like, I forgot this and that.
Yeah.
Or did you hit a wall, Dan? Is
No.
that something that happens where you're like, oh, I'm stuck against this
No.
boss and I don't have
It wasn't that because I have no
healing
problem with
items?
grinding. That's fine.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just lost interest.
ooh.
Oh, yeah, overdrives.
All
This
right,
game's so
I guess
good.
I got to do it.
Yeah, if you haven't played this, do not delay in playing it on PS3 and Vita if you get the chance. I forgot about these.
You did great, Kim.
I could have done better.
No, great is good enough.
I felt the performance anxiety. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do. No, I need more to get his full. It's coming.
Do we get a summon here at the beginning? No.
No. Oh wait, I do have it.
You have to fight this space thing?
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
There we go.
What is that thing? Is that like an
Holla.
alien ship that those things came in on?
It's from the, what do you call it? The water balloon?
Oh, it came from the water balloon. Okay.
Monstro.
Is that a Pinocchio reference?
You know, I like to dig deep in my
I didn't know what the hell that was.
the Jeff Cork Disney vault. Got some bed knobs and broomstick stuff coming up later.
I did
Lucky.
go back to this game, and from seeing like what Tidus wears, it just reminds me so much of where they got the inspiration for like Sora and Kingdom Hearts attire, because it's almost there to a T, just with
And
different
it's
colors.
the same designer. It's Nomura.
Yeah,
It reminds me of all those photos I saw of people just wearing that out in the street too.
they do, Cork, everywhere you look.
That's good.
I'm just saying there are dedicated enough fans that would wear that,
And that's
in
considered
public.
crossplay or cosplay, I would say.
Cosplay.
See, that's cosplay. They're not just like, that's a really nice jacket. I'm not really into video games, but I like that like weird half overall yellow hoodie thing
I might
with
blow
like
it
shorts
here,
that are
guys.
different leg length. That's really that's good stuff.
That's still cosplay.
No, but if they just bought it but did not play video games.
It's still cosplay. They just don't know they're doing
Like,
it.
they don't sell that at like JCPenney Japan or anything.
No. Yeah, that we know of.
Yeah.
Here's some big dumb leather dress that weighs about 400 pounds too.
Yeah, if you go to like Target and buy like one of those big M&Ms that you can wear, like
That's a
you know, you wear
costume.
that on Halloween, but if you're just gonna wear it out in the open, people are gonna look at you funny.
Yeah.
Right.
God, man, just the stuff they did with camera work too.
I did not save. Oops.
You'll be fine.
I don't know why they ever got away from this formula. I really don't. Like, I like 12 quite a bit. But yeah, what they did with 13, I just did not like it.
Well, good thing they made 600 of 13.
Yeah, 3 of them. Ugh.
That's what I don't like with 13, is that was one of the weakest casts, and to make 3 games using them, just, I don't understand the decision behind it. Well, I guess
Does Japan like it?
Japan doesn't even like it that much. I mean, Lightning Returns did not sell well in Japan.
And that was 13.2?
3.
3.
Okay, it's out in Japan. 13.3, Jesus. Is that out here?
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's out. Lightning Returns is out.
Okay, all 3 of them are out here.
It is.
Okay.
Wow. Nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I should probably.
Did you review that?
Me?
Yeah.
No, Joe does it. I don't like. I'm not the biggest Final Fantasy 13 fan. I beat the Final Fantasy 13. I played through about half of 10-2 and just was. It just
You pulled a
not for
Ryckert.
me.
Trust me.
I did.
I remember all through junior high and high
Me
school, I just viciously made fun of any of the guys who played Final Fantasy games. There's this guy that sat behind me, John Lee Cox. And I was always like, oh, you're going to play your games with your stupid flutes and fairies and magic? And
You would wheel your chair around to face him to make fun of him?
I
What
would
a
turn
dork.
around. I would turn around and make fun of him, yeah. And then he would bring up
Boy.
that Zelda always had that stuff too, but Zelda was cool.
Oh yeah, I did not. I did a stupid thing by not going to the save sphere. I didn't get my health back, but that's okay.
Take that.
We'll do it. We'll get it.
Have you guys seen that T-shirt that came out? What if Zelda was a girl?
Yeah, yeah.
They're confusing Link. Like they
Oh no.
thought Link was named
something
Zelda.
to
I think-
annoy
I think it's trolling.
gamers. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a
trolling.
trolling.
That's
Oh, is it?
trolling.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
I thought it was
something.
a real one.
No.
I was about to say that's something like Dan would do.
That's been like an old meme, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I know, I could be blowing it right here. The pressure is on. I asked for a JRPG replay and then don't focus.
Then you got one.
Whoa!
Nice.
Reiner, can we do Twisted Metal 2 again for a replay?
Nope.
That was our first one. It's been long enough, right?
Never again.
He almost gets squashed
Until we
by
finish
his old
every
man's
game.
poster.
Okay, so after we finish every game, we
If
can
we
do
could get
Twisted
to
Metal 2.
every game ever made, we
Okay.
can revisit it again.
All right.
And that'll be the first one we revisit. We'll just go in order again.
Works for me.
He's telling you to go. Run! Here they go. Boom.
this has just got to be like devastating for him. This is his city.
X.
For this to start on the PS2, I just remember I'd never seen a game like this with the cinematics, just the visuals. Like for the going back now, everything looks not as good, but for this,
Still
was
looks
a
pretty
big achievement to start that PS2 era off. Kind of made me hold games to like a higher standard after it.
You know, I had that feeling when I played Final Fantasy III. Like, holy cow, this is a new level of storytelling in video games. I had that same feeling again playing 7. Like, wow, look at these polygonal graphics and what they're doing cinematically. And then they did it to me again with 10, and they haven't done it since.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I liked 12, and it was different, but it didn't give me that.
12 is
this is the future
one
of
the
RPGs
few,
feel.
I hate to admit this, 12 was one of the few that I never finished. I could not get into it. I've tried to play that game now 3 or 4 times because I'm just like, you have to play all the Final Fantasies, and it just doesn't capture me the way that other ones had.
This year was insane, 2001, because it was this, it was Metal Gear Solid 2, it was Grand Theft Auto 3, it was Halo. I mean, there was so much good stuff that came out this year. I think Smash Brothers Melee might have come out this year. Like, it was so good. Twist Metal Black, GameCube, Xbox.
And I wrote a strategy guide on this when it was coming out. Like, as I had to review the game, but also play all the way through it, do it again, and do an entire strategy guide on it. I was in the office till like 3 o'clock in the morning every day, and then I'd get back in at like 8:30.
So many kaploos.
I actually did, like, my strategy guide was very complete. I had like all the ultimate weapon stuff, all that in there.
And how many pages did we dedicate to that?
10.
I'm so glad we don't do strategy.
Yeah, but I mean, I had to edit it down. I think it was like 20 pages worth of content, and I had to edit it down.
Jeez. That sounds thoroughly unenjoyable, writing a strategy guide. Is it?
No, I kind of like it.
Really?
It puts you in a weird spot. It really does. If anybody does that out there for GameFAQs, put it in the comments or any of, IGN, any of those sites that do it. But or even Game Informer does it too. I don't know. It's just fun to kind of catalog and journal your journey through games and be really thorough in exploring everything.
I remember in college when I was applying for jobs, like anytime there was an opening in the gaming industry, I would always apply for it, even though I hadn't finished college yet. And I talked to IGN, and they offered me, with their guides site, I could get a job doing guides for sports games and RPG games. I would be the sports and RPG guide guy. It's like, I really want to work in this industry, but I don't know if this is how I want to start.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like they had their finger on the pulse of what you're about.
No, yeah.
You had a shirt that said Kansas on it, and they're like, obviously, it's a big sports nut. They like to do that a lot.
Also, what I liked
Zoom
about
up.
this game is that you got a lot of Titus's perspective throughout it. There was the internal monologues, and as he talks about his story.
And here was one of kind of the controversial things they did. They didn't have an overworld. So it was just these zones. They had small kind of hubs that you could kind of run around in, but it was all kind of map-based, led you along.
See, but I like always knowing where the heck I have to go in a game. That's one of my biggest... Dan's looking at the back of the box right now, laughing.
Well, these bullet points are hilarious in retrospect. Characters with voices, real-time facial expressions, 3D environments.
We've come a long way. Now we take that
Facial
stuff for granted,
expressions.
but...
Facial
Real-time
expressions.
Not like that deferred rendering facial
yeah.
expression stuff we're used to.
Bump mapping.
Travel spheres, that's your save point, and you could travel between them once you get your airship, right?
I did love the sphere grid. I thought that was a really cool way to level up.
I can't believe I always forget to talk about that.
It's so cool.
Sacred.
Yeah, that's one of the best parts of this game, too.
Yeah.
Although I really liked the materia in Final Fantasy VII.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
See, I play like an RPG player. I can't, even when I replay, get away from like checking every nook and cranny for a treasure chest. It's just like ingrained in me.
And we can't show the sphere grid yet, right?
I think it comes up, but we're not quite there yet. Might be getting to it soon, but probably will be time for us to move on to the next game by that time.
Once again, nice camera work. I like this little area here. Do you guys know who voiced Tidus?
That little kid from Jerry Maguire.
His name is James Arnold Taylor.
Like the James Taylor? Like Fire and Rain?
I don't think his middle name's Arnold.
There is some awkward direction in this game, awkward mannerisms that you'll see throughout it.
All right, this is one of the things that's always bugged me about most JRPGs, and this game did it right, is when you're fighting underwater stuff, it's actually underwater. Most games, you'll just have the fish like flying around. or a squid.
Oh, yeah, that's really stupid. Yeah, this looks cool. This music's good.
I love the music. That was the big thing, too, with the HD, is that they rearranged some of the tracks, so people were upset about it. You know, I think it was a nice way to update with everything else, but...
Oh.
So I'm looking up James Arnold Taylor's his filmography and gamography. He's in all the Lego games.
Really?
He plays Ratchet and Ratchet and Clank.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Now I can totally see it I hear it with Ratchet. Rather.
Yeah, I want to hear him talk again. Their creature designs.
They're so weird.
So weird, but so cool, too. I mean, they're not Cthulhu-esque, but there's elements of them that
Some
are
weird
sometimes.
Tentacled cage.
I'm a very cautious player.
So, Dan, you think you're going to play this again?
Nah.
It looks great. And
Looks great.
There's other new stuff to play.
WWE channel.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just going to be Howard Hughes in like 2 months.
Are you sizing up Kleenex boxes for your feet?
Yeah.
I just remember, I really like 10. I know it's hit or miss for some people.
Really?
I got into a fight in the game store when I was when I was in high school over this. They're like, they screwed up with Final Fantasy X. They totally ruined
Well, that's like
everything.
At the time, things have changed. Because I remember when Mario Kart 64 came out, people hated it online, and now it's just regarded widely.
Mario
as,
Kart
classic.
64?
Yes,
Really?
all the message boards was on launch day and all that stuff. People hated it. It was really weird. I thought it was pretty fun.
I hate those people that complain all the time. When I worked at Funkoland, it was just constantly some dude in a ponytail would always come in and just lean against the counter and talk to me like, yeah, you believe that's Zelda? Zelda? Like Wind Waker? Yeah, it's for kids now. Just shut up. I hate it. I never engaged that.
No.
Yet that was you
Thought I was gonna die.
talking to a kid in class.
Yes, turning his chair
Well, because
around.
Final Fantasy was for lamers.
You are that ponytail guy.
Lamers.
I played cool guy stuff like NFL Blitz.
You should have wrote a strategy guide on that.
Yeah.
Throw the ball, dummy.
I was working on my Legend of Dragoon strategy guide at the time.
Will you discover what the Legend of Dragoon is? Time will tell, adventurer. Go to the inn.
Do like ASC2 maps and stuff.
And Yuna's voiced by Hetty Burris. And she...
Is that a name?
She was an actress, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's an
before?
actress.
voice actress.
She does a lot of acting on TV. She's been Yuna and everything, Kingdom Hearts as well. Her full name is Heather Elizabeth Burris, but she goes by Hetty.
Waka is Joe DiMaggio.
What?
Yes. I'm not kidding.
What?
No.
The guy who was married to Marilyn Monroe?
No, wait. Who's the guy? Did I just
What are
say
you
the-
talking about?
Did I
John
just say
DiMaggio.
John!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You're like, hang on, he'd be really old.
Wait a minute. Did you say Joe
What? I
DiMaggio?
just got the most embarrassing moment always on this freaking show.
Did you guys not say baseball player first for Joe DiMaggio?
No, that's why I was like, did
Yeah,
I
he's a
just say
baseball
the
player.
baseball player?
I thought someone went right to Marilyn Monroe.
No, he
was
did.
Married to Marilyn
Yeah.
Monroe.
And actually, Oron was voiced by Shoeless Joe Jackson.
God, I knew as soon as I said it that was wrong. I wanted meant John, the voice of Bender from Futurama. Jesus
Joe
Christ.
DiMaggio. For a second, I was like, that can't be right.
Yeah.
Just go with it. It sounds.
Joe DiMaggio.
And I almost
Lou
got through
Gehrig
this
was
entire
sin.
show without swearing, and a small one, which Jason gave me a glare from the booth. So
I think Raleigh Fingers was in this.
You really should write sports strategy guide. You seem to know all the heavy hitters.
Raleigh Fingers had a funny mustache.
Yes.
And I still have these really nice, like 13-inch action figures of Final Fantasy X.
They're on your
the
desk,
whole cast
yeah.
on my desk.
Yeah, yeah.
They haven't left since the game came out.
You've got a few things that have never moved from your desk. You sometimes move stuff around, but you've always had the Final Fantasy X stuff. You've got some snow speeder, forest speeder thing from Star Wars. Mm-hmm. You've got Link to the Past in the original packaging.
Yep, unopened.
Yep. You had that Carbonite Han Solo thing for a while, but I think you put that under your desk, didn't you?
Yeah, it's hiding the cords.
Yeah.
And the controller signed by Miyamoto, the gold controller.
Yep. That you got for beating him at Star Fox 64?
Yeah, the Star Fox competition. And then Ratchet and Clank statue, and I think those are the staples.
oh, that's where I came in at. Whoops.
And Jeff Cork had some kind of food on his desk for a while, right? Was that you?
Senior Associate Editor Chips. It's actually at my house right now.
What?
I have to bring him in. He has more seniority than many of the employees at Game
It's an
Informer.
unopened bag of chips that's
Yeah.
been, I don't know, 8 years now, something like that?
Yeah, it was like the first week I worked here.
I think
We had like a potluck, and I kind of gauged interest in chips, and I was like, I'm not going to open my bag if these other ones,
I think
still chips there.
he got replaced by Jeff Markiefava's unopened Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
It has a Post-it note on it with the date that it's been there since. It's been there for like 4 years now.
I'm keeping senior chips in my back pocket in case they do like a round of layoffs here someday, God forbid, and they start doing it by seniority. And then I'll throw him out as like a sacrificial lamb.
Fire the chips.
Yeah.
Just open the bag and we'll all get some kind of weird disease.
Oh, God.
I
Horrible
start a
spore
fire.
thing.
Yeah, this is like Dark Souls.
I'm very resourceful.
Jeff, you saw the coolest thing on my desk today.
It is a toy that defies description. But here I go. Here's a description. It's Triple H monster truck, but instead of the cab of where you would think a cab would go on a monster truck, it looks as though a giant Triple H face is broken through. And he looks very serious.
Yeah.
Like he's not pleased to be.
There's no windshield or anything
No,
or hood.
like if
it's just
someone
a
were
giant
driving
rubber
this.
face.
Yeah.
It's literally the dumbest toy I've ever seen in my life.
It's less practical than the Wienermobile.
Do you think you can buy all the Wienermobiles?
I bet they decommission them and like scrap them, like cut them in pieces so you cannot.
Cut them in pieces.
Yeah, because it's not like you
Little
see
Smokies.
like you're driving along and you see a guy who's driving a car that obviously was a decommissioned cop car.
Yeah.
You see those guys. They don't do that with the Wienermobile. You never see one of those like spray paint. It's been painted white.
Don't go any further. Dan, do not even think about this.
What? Oh.
Don't no.
Oh,
no, no,
I
no,
think
no. Look at Titus.
Spray painted white. Got flames on the side.
Oh, I'm not to fight again.
Oh yeah, this is a boss, right?
I don't think I.
It's like a
helped
chameleon
up.
thing.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
Real drama.
This would be a mini game now.
Get more wood.
A few months ago, I was at an old folks' home, and I thought it was really cool. This guy had a walker, and it had flames painted on it. I thought that was a really cool move.
Yeah, this guy. Look at him go!
This looks like that area that you fight that Colossi in Shadow of the Colossus, the one that climbs up the walls.
A lot like that.
And this game just keeps delivering. New enemies, new strategies that you need to use against them.
A lot with the elemental weaknesses, which I like.
Yeah, who is that boss that kept shifting elements, though? Oh, he was the worst. That's kind of a spoiler.
Spoiler.
I think it's
Again,
pretty.
this is
You
so
can be
old.
safe. This
You don't understand.
No, who the boss is.
Oh,
no.
guys, I might not
This
make
this
it.
is a game that was on
But
a
I'm
platform
telling you,
2 generations ago.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's also coming like 2 weeks from now.
right.
Yeah, we'll let people
There's a
replay
whole
it, revisit their
Young
fond
demographic
memories.
that hasn't played it, and
They should feel deep sense of shame.
Look at that. Nice camera shift, mid-combat,
Jumping.
Oh no,
hair. The hair looks good.
he has
Tress
good
effects.
He has good hair in the new one.
hair. They fixed up his hair a bit.
Because I always thought his hair looked like Meg Ryan's.
You know what? You're right.
Yep, it's identical.
That's the
actually.
Meg Ryan cut.
You've got mail, Titus.
I always used to get crap in college because at one point I said Meg Ryan was one of the 10 hottest women in the world. And like everyone was always like, Meg Ryan? So, yeah, she's a pretty lady. Like top 10 in the world. Looking back, she's probably not top 10.
You sounded like a horrible classmate.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God.
Classmate?
I made eye contact with Dan.
This is just the dorms. I never went
All right,
to class.
everybody, pair up with some. Oh God.
Again, you're assuming I went to class. I never went to class.
So yeah, obviously, this is Riku.
If I could just interview you again, go back in time before I hired you, Dan. I have so many different questions for you.
Let that be a lesson, kids. Don't do anything in college and then you'll get your dream job. Take it from me. Everything's great, Jeff.
What's that?
Everything's great.
So, that's
not?
Riku. And
Yeah.
she's not in, she's disguised.
Yes, and stealing grenades to get through.
And we're not going to show this entire battle.
Nope.
We're going to cut it off and move on to our second segment. All right, this is our roulette. We're taking a look at Legend of Legaia, or as Jeff Cork pronounces it.
Legend of Legaia.
There's a whole lot of Legend of and Secret of going on in the 90s, wasn't there?
Yes.
Yeah. This came out on PlayStation. Dan, read it.
God created the heavens, the earth, and the seas. After creating all things in the universe, God created humans to rule over this world. Yet, while possessing the wisdom of God, humans were physically weaker than the wild beasts and impulsive in spirit. Many times did the humans come close to dying out forever. Concerned about the humans' future, God gave them a mighty force with which to aid them.
This is rough.
This looks like crap.
Yeah, this is rough. Wow.
Jesus.
Take a shot every
What are
time they
those
say
things?
God. Jeez.
Oh my goodness.
Published by Sony Computer Entertainment, developed by Contrail, and it came out in North America on March 17th, 1999.
Look at these idiots.
Hey, encyclopedia over there. Dan, what else came out in 99?
99, a lot of good movies. I think like Matrix and Fight Club and
Read more!
Saving Private Ryan. Since the dawn of human memory, known as history, humans lived together with creatures known as Saru. The Saru lived together with humans. Always obeying
Humans.
Look at that.
How much of this crap am I going to have to read? When not worn by a human, a Saru looks much like a stone figure. However, 99.
Suspense is killing me.
That's a big wait for that
Perfect-
after that, however.
Perfect Dark was 2000. Was Conker's Bad Fur Day 99? 99 wasn't new. Upon touching a human, a Saru changes form and gives that human secret abilities. With a Saru, a human can lift objects heavier than itself and even fly in the air at will.
This is really repetitive.
At
Look at that
will.
guy's face.
Huff, huff, huff.
Right into the action. However,
See, and
that
you're
era
complaining about
came-
Final Fantasy X, okay? At least we're just signing autographs there.
appearing from out of nowhere, the mist covered the land, bringing to an end prosperous symbiosis between humans and Saru.
Symbiosis.
This is so stupid.
That's Mr. Mist, also.
Do I still have to read this?
Yeah.
After the thick mist came, the Saru, who once obeyed humans, rebelled against them. Oh my god, they look like little Russian nesting dolls. The Saru began attacking humans and attacking their
disgusting.
butts.
That just
Saru then
didn't
attached
look
themselves to humans,
right
control their minds, and
at
turned them into
all.
evil beasts.
Nice job.
This is like Sonic the Hedgehog's story, isn't it?
Yeah. Jeff Cork, you got the box there. What does
Yes.
it say?
Well, let me tell you some selling points.
Oh, hold on.
As if forsaken by God, human civilization collapsed. It was the twilight of humanity.
Oh, there we
Go
go.
ahead, Jeff.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to read some stupid thing in a second. Those who escaped the mist inhabited the desolate areas and protected each other. Now their faint hope is their only source of inspiration.
So are we going to start off as at a street fair or carnival or some kind of life festival? What's going on in this guy's hometown?
His mom wakes him up.
He's gonna wake
He doesn't
up.
know who he is.
It's a kid.
It's definitely
His hair's
Man.
stupid.
birds chirping.
We got to put bets on this.
Ooh.
Oh, this
Ooh,
looks so
this
bad.
is so rough.
Oh my god.
I see a windmill, I think.
What is
I
this
didn't
crap?
even see this. Wow.
Oh my god.
It's pointillism.
Barf.
This
Okay,
hut's going to be a
wait,
lot
so
bigger on the
11.
inside. Don't worry. Oh,
Yep, dumb hair.
muscle
Look
man.
at that muscle.
Waking up. Oh, do I get to do a thing? Nope, of course.
Cool guy.
Right into the action.
See, this will teach you to complain about Final Fantasy X.
BS.
Vaughn. So
That was
the
his
name of the
name.
dude? Okay.
Yeah, you deleted that. Yeah, no shoulders.
So that little pose he made is apropos of the game, which has a new combat system based on fight games.
Based on fight games?
A very popular genre at the time.
What is all that? Why were we... Everyone was just okay with all this weird back then.
Oh, yeah.
There was no standard. It was the Wild West.
And at the time, beautiful, realistic graphics with full
Beautiful,
polygons.
realistic. If my daughter looked like that, I'd drop her off at a fire station.
Village Elder.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, crap. Yeah.
Say no.
Yeah, no. Cool.
Like, I hate in games when they give you this yes or no option, and then you choose, like, the no, and they're like, make you still choose the yes
Oh, yeah.
anyways.
I'm talking to someone from those Thumb Wars videos.
I like how her head just is bobbing. What is love?
God. Oh, fun. Okay. The wall.
A hunting souvenir? What would that be?
A head.
That bench is too
An
big.
eyeball? Here you go,
Necklace
kid.
made of ears.
Look at this bench.
Get on that.
Oh, I did a menu thing, I
Uh-oh.
think.
This game also has hundreds of 3D enemies that react with a full range of motion.
Whoa!
This music's kind of catchy.
Tim Curry's going to break through the wall any second now. I said that.
He's listening to the soundtrack on YouTube right now.
Love interest.
Rainbow dress. Very beautiful. Under one of the screenshots on the box, it says, has a guy fighting. It says punch, kick, and slash. And another screen, incredible 3D magic scenes.
Oh. No.
Dan.
I don't like this lady.
She just wants to do an
She
alteration.
colored her hair all stupid. Oh. Yeah!
Oh, it's got a run button.
Look at this! Okay, I like this game now.
Go talk to the guy by the gate. He's going to say, like, oh, you can't go yet. Ready?
Oh,
yeah.
crap.
The wall.
You cannot get too close to the wall.
George R. R. Martin.
Get in there.
Didn't she go down by the tree? I thought you have to get measured.
Cinnabon table.
No, I'm not. You've misheard.
That's clever.
I like that.
No,
See ya.
They do give you a lot of choice.
He's
That's
got
kind
a
of cool.
story behind it. He used to be strong and tough.
Go to the tree, dude. Don't you have to go there?
Is this the Genesis tree?
It's
No,
down there.
it's all
Oh, it's
withered.
down.
Oh,
You were
okay.
just by it.
Oh, hey. Oh, that stupid thing.
Oh, where'd
Or
that
are they
girl
not there
go?
yet?
Yeah, where'd that girl go?
I don't know what's going on. Hey, dude. I think you're a dude. Or that or you're sand and some rocks or something.
He blends right in with the
Yeah.
sand.
Holy Lord.
Nothing in particular. Oh, practice with you.
I want to know the secret to fighting.
You can practice with her to get a
Okay.
glimpse of this
Him.
Oh, yeah.
It.
punch, kick, slash.
That's obvious. Like, he's obviously bald,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Healing leaf.
All right, we'll at least see combat.
My favorite Black
Whoa!
Sabbath song.
Oh,
Look at that guy.
Whoa.
Oh.
He's from a different game.
Begin or. Okay, yeah. Spirit. Begin.
I want you to attack.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Just like a fighting game.
It's
a fight game. Like
This
a
is
fight
a
game.
fight game.
What? No. Okay. Items. Oh crap. I'm
Pay attention. It's super
Eh.
easy.
not really.
Boom.
Would it not let you hit him? Made you heal? Or are you
Yeah.
just pressing stuff?
I used a leafy thing.
I mean,
it
these
was
are-
trying to teach me about items.
I'm trying to think RPGs where they give you different character models in battle. Beyond the Beyond.
Yeah.
Suikoden, however you pronounce
Yes,
it.
yes.
What?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh no.
Ah!
Watch this. I have
He
confidence.
did a somersault.
Yeah! Yeah.
Yeah, one of our old employees, Jay Fitzloff, really got into this game. He loved it.
Really?
Yeah.
I was really excited to hear that in case you couldn't tell.
What? He actually fell out of his chair.
Ben Hansen.
All right, we at least got to make some progress here.
Yes.
Don't talk to everybody. Just
Okay.
go to that
That's how
dang
you
tree.
advance, don't you know?
Or do you got to go to bed?
Usually you have to
That's-
talk to everyone, or as Reiner said, go to bed.
Ben Hansen got
But I
his
think you had
wisdom
to
teeth
find
taken
that
out.
girl who wanted to do the alteration.
How much do you
Where
want to
she
bet Ben's being a big wimp about the wisdom teeth thing?
let me tell you, I got my wisdom teeth out and it was the worst experience
Yeah,
of
it
my
sucks.
life.
It's terrible.
But some people get them out and they're perfectly fine. And someone was arguing with me about they're like, you're being too dramatic about it. I was like, I was throwing up like on the ground. I couldn't eat for days. Some people can eat right like the day after.
It took me 3 weeks before I could do solid food. And I didn't take any pain medication.
3
so
weeks?
It hurt.
You didn't
solid
take any
food? Yeah.
pain
No pain
medication?
meds.
Did they give you any? You
Yeah, they
just chose
prescribed it
not
for me, but
to?
I don't like taking
Yeah,
any
okay.
drugs or anything. So yeah, it sucked.
Well, I could tell you my friend Ben Hansen was texting me today, and he seemed fine.
He had his lady friend texting you.
No, he seemed very fine. He
he
was
sent you a
very
pic-
Ben Hansen-y.
He sent you a picture of himself crying.
I think he's doing well for all concerned parties.
No, he's not.
Quit running behind stuff. Figure out where you gotta go.
Boring.
You're like making me dizzy here.
That's your house right there, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
try to go in there and go take a nap.
That door just goes right through me.
Oh yeah, there's a
Told
party.
you. That's what I was saying.
cool
You
guy
had to
place.
get it.
Cool guy place.
That's a big bow she's got.
It's butts.
Dan, I'm
Sorry.
reading this.
Oh, sorry. What faces look like?
Well, there aren't.
Reiner's right. They're in love.
Is that
Oh, did
blushing?
you see that?
That was
She
blushing?
blushed. Yeah.
Slide the
Love
red
interest.
amount up.
I never played this game, actually.
You're kind of intrigued, aren't you?
I just don't know if I could handle these graphics.
Oh, you're one of those graphics
Well, no,
snobs.
I was just, you know what? You read
interesting.
my mind. I was just about to say I'm not a graphics snob.
But then you
usually,
are.
But it hurts my eyes right
Well, the
now.
HD remake is coming out this year for PS4.
Yeah, so we can't talk about spoilers with the Genesis
Yeah.
tree. But suffice it to say, it gets leaves.
All right, so I'm looking through the manual. Very nice art. Man, I miss manuals.
Yeah, I do too.
Especially when they were like, this is 50 pages.
The best were the old Mario NES games. They always had fun little drawings.
They always look like clip art too. Mm-hmm. Like especially like the Super Mario Brothers, the first one. You could tell they just had no idea what they were doing. It's
yeah.
like, here's part of the layout for the first world.
For some reason.
Here's some clip art. Mario.
All right, the hunters are back now. It might be
The Hunting Twins.
getting somewhere.
Ooh, animation.
It's how the backgrounds move that just makes me
Yeah.
a little
just
ill.
Whatever they move the camera.
Yeah. Ooh.
This is like the boring beginning of Twilight Princess, but then there's a whole boring game after this.
You assume
I assume.
Someone
they
got
killed a
hurt.
guy.
Oh no.
No, I think
He's
someone
probably
just-
sick.
No,
They
they're-
wouldn't put a death on us right away, would they?
They went
Yeah, he looks
hunting in
pretty
another
dead.
village.
This is like brothers.
And they can't even really recognize him. That guy is super dead.
Honest to blog.
It's her father.
Oh no.
No.
Check this out.
It's absurd.
You see this?
Yeah.
Dan, people can't see you pointing.
Jeff did.
Yeah. This guy who's just half a step above a stick figure is lying prone, and then as soon as someone says, Dad, the water works.
Jeff, can you create a character on the spot that Kim will get emotional about?
Let's see here.
Well, what's his relationship with his father like?
He has a dad.
This guy's name is Steve.
And
Dad.
they're not on the best terms, and now he'll never be able to
Look at those
reconcile.
tears.
Or love again. He can't love because his heart was broken by a princess.
Look at he's comforting her.
Kim's
This
crying.
is where the romance is starting. No, I'm intrigued by the romance.
Intrigued. What is motivating these people to love? Oh, I bet he used to be a hunter. And then the cane. I wasn't going for that joke.
I thought that's
I
where
was
you were.
worried
I
you were-
was too. I
No.
was like,
I know
no.
you're better than that. I know you're better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care.
This is pretty sad. Just a small little community like this losing someone.
Yeah.
At least it gets you right into the action.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, you wanted to stay with her. You picked the caring option, Dan.
Talk to her. Dan, don't be heartless. Talk to her.
Coffin-shaped bed.
Oh,
Jeez.
he promised to take her all over the world.
Looks like the special casket Undertaker had to make for Yokozuna because he was so fat.
Oh.
Okay, we saw that, Dan. Get out of here.
I'm just hitting D-pad and X and hoping this ends.
Get revenge.
Cool.
Dan.
I'm just trying to amuse myself
We'll
with
see
something.
if you can go out
Is this a cave?
of the village.
Go.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Oh,
Secret
Doesn't
fairy.
happen.
It's going to let you save. That's fun.
Cork, you're a smart guy.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Go north, young man. Do it. No one's stopping you.
Cool.
Except
Go to your house.
Ah, get me out of
Pull
here.
your head off the table and go to your house.
Ah,
That's true.
God.
You want to go cry for her.
You're feeling really bad right now.
Yep. I'm gonna go talk to this bow.
There you
Yeah.
go.
We're doing well. I think we're
Oh,
going to
wait.
get there. Butts!
Val butts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, some terrible thing happened and there's monsters and magic and go do a thing.
I
He
hope there
won't
are
even
crystals.
wake up.
You still sound like that kid in class.
Do you know what's driving me nuts? Never mind. I'm not going to say
Let's
it.
hear it.
Dan Ryckert.
All the men look like they have boobs in this game.
Hey, Kim, come on.
It's driving
families
me
watch
nuts.
this.
Very juvenile
Families watch this.
observation.
Jason, cut that out. Can you write down the timestamp on that?
Yeah.
And we're coming back now. Okay, I'll leave the house here.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
All right, go.
Where am I going?
Oh, maybe down. Oh, yeah, this
Oh,
looks
this
good.
guy's going to speech.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a thing out
It's
here.
going to come right at that wall. Talk to that man.
Yeah, talk to that guy.
The elder.
Yeah, camera shift.
The thumb.
Oh, good. Let's see. This is one of
Is there giant?
hundreds of monsters.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, hey.
I looked over at Jeff, and his face went from being blank to like the most concerned look I've seen. Like,
Well, it just looked like his grandmother knitted that robe.
Oh.
Curtain with a helmet. Zito.
Zito.
Jared Zito.
That wasn't worth laughing about.
You did.
Barely a rhyme.
Oh.
This looks like a come learn 3D animation at this college billboard.
Oh, shoot. That was our wall.
Venom.
This can't be good, guys.
oh no, the mist is in the town now.
No, it's foggy.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. Missed.
But wait, it's a special tree.
Is he going to go... Xing. Oh, those guys. We saw them kill people before.
Yeah, the flashback.
And they'll do it again.
I do not like the way that they kill people.
just pecking
That
butts.
is uncalled for.
It's not gonna kill you.
You're not pecking butts on my watch.
Pecking butts.
Bird guy.
That's
you
actually our
go,
character
you're gonna
Butts'
fight.
first name.
Pecking.
Yeah, pecking butts.
That.
All right.
Just
Just
kill
auto
the
it. Just
Gimard.
auto.
The Gimard.
Somersault.
Dan. Well, that's gonna end our look at Legend of Legaia. I think I can't think of a
classic.
bear note to
It's a
end
classic,
that on.
yeah.
You
People
escaped.
really liked this back in the day.
I'm sure they do. All right, now I like it.
All right, that's our parting shot for you, everyone.
Take it inside.
Thanks for watching.